Wheat prices have dropped more than 20 cents in the past week. Here for perspective is Kim Anderson, our grain marketing specialist. And Kim, give us an idea of what's been going on.
Well, I think the big news is the moisture that we received in the hard red winter wheat area. Obviously, it's improved the crop conditions, the wheat conditions as they come out of dormancy. Also, if you'll look at India, they're starting their harvest in the next couple weeks. Looking at a near record crop there. They've already got massive carryovers. They're going to be moving that out on the export market. That's going to compete with our export wheat. And you've got Soviet Union prices coming down, and they'll possibly move some wheat. So you got several things going on right now that's driving the nearby crop prices down.
Okay, we know farmers always keep an eye on the forecast. How's the weather shaping up as we approach harvest?
Well, I think that's something we got to watch really close, because if you'll watch the 1 month, the weather forecast for the next 30 days and the weather forecast for the next 3 or 4 months, they're different. If you look at, say, the temperature for the next month is projected in this area to be about average, but once you get out into April, May, and maybe June, that temperature is projected to be slightly above average. And I think that's important, because as we get the wheat, if we can get it to the soft dough stage, a hot, dry wind's just going to shrivel that up and it's going to reduce production. And so I think it looks good now. I think it's questionable as we get out over 30 days.
And you mentioned the temperatures. What about moisture levels?
The moisture is the same way on precipitation. You're looking at average precip for the next 30 days and below average precip as you go out the next 90 days. And so again, I believe that's going to be positive for wheat prices as we get out to June, but I think it's negative for wheat production. And most producers would rather have production as price.
Okay, and I understand corn is also factoring in?
Right. The precipitation in the corn area, up in Nebraska, that's still in the drought area, but they've been getting good moisture up in there. In the Midwest, the main area of the corn production areas has got good moisture now. It looks like they're going to have good planting conditions. And right now, the USDA is predicting over 14 billion bushels. That's going to have a negative impact on prices.
Okay, great perspective, of course. What else are you watching?
I'm watching the Kansas City Board of Trade July contract. It's right at $7.40. If it breaks $7.40, we could possibly run that down another 40 cents to $7. If we keep getting precipitation like we're projected to in the next week or so, we could break that and we could run down. What counts is what the July contract price is in June. Now, it's just kind of for display and observation.
Okay, we'll hear more from you again soon. Kim Anderson, our grain marketing specialist.